Fondest greetings. This is an exclusive MJPL Brotherhood Bulletin. The MJPL Brotherhood cannot be bought, silenced, or threatened. And through our sibling organization known as the Eyes Only Informant Net, several seekers and speakers of the truth have come forward. Now more than ever, Donald Trump is looking to silence every American who speaks out against him. As of lately, his main targets happen to be late-night talk show hosts. First was Stephen Colbert. He received word that his show Late Night with Stephen Colbert was scheduled to end in May 2026 for the following reason: because of a financial decision by CBS's parent company, Paramount, cited as a response to the challenging backdrop in late night and declining ad revenue. Although CBS claims the decision is unrelated to the show's performance or content, timing, and the network's recent $16 million lawsuit settlement with Donald Trump, whom Colbert frequently criticizes, have led to public and political skepticism. Now we come to Jimmy Kimmel and his show Jimmy Kimmel Live. On September 17, 2025, ABC suspended the show indefinitely after Kimmel's remarks regarding the reaction from Donald Trump's camp to the killing of Charlie Kirk drew threats from FCC Chairman Brendan Carr and an announcement from station owner Nexstar that its ABC-affiliated stations were dropping the program for the foreseeable future. On Thursday the 18th, Sinclair Broadcasting, a rival local TV giant with a conservative bent, upped the ante even further, saying ABC's suspension of Jimmy Kimmel was insufficient and announcing it will yank Jimmy Kimmel Live from its stations until the host apologizes directly to Kirk's family and donates to his political activist group. We at the MJPL Brotherhood do not condone or advocate violence in any way, shape or form. We may not have agreed with Charlie Kirk, or any Republican for that matter, but that does not mean we want them to die. We would rather see them held accountable for their words and actions. And as much as we have disagreed with all of Charlie Kirk's beliefs, we must never add more grief to those who are still mourning for him. Unfortunately, it's a lesson that Jimmy Kimmel learned the hard way. To further elaborate on what was said in the previous bulletin, the assassination of a public figure is nothing to celebrate, regardless of his or her beliefs, good or bad. Former President Barack Obama didn't know Charlie Kirk, but was generally aware of his ideals and stated how wrong they were. However, this does not negate the tragedy that befell his family. The ideals and beliefs of Charlie Kirk were, to put it lightly, very questionable, but his death left a huge hole in the heart of his wife Erica and the rest of his family. Obama also stated how important it is to extend grace to people during their period of mourning and shock, and that we can also, at the same time, disagree with Charlie Kirk's statement that the Civil Rights Act of 1964 was a mistake. That balance of truth, compassion, and principle stood in stark contrast to how other leaders, including Donald Trump, have exploited tragedy. Now more than ever, we must unite together through music, justice, peace, and love, the four core values of the MJPL Brotherhood. And in times like this, with corrupt individuals like Donald Trump serving as president, we must put our faith in God instead of the government. And to all fellow citizens of the United States, we must ask ourselves, is our loyalty to the president, or to the United States of America? God bless the United States of America and its people. This has been an exclusive MJPL Brotherhood Bulletin, in association with the Eyes Only Informant Net. Peace out.